Okay, so today's custom home tour in what appears to be a torrential downpour is a 5-bedroom, 4.5-bath home in Arlington County. So this is a new construction property, custom built in 2025. As you can see, we have the light going, so the darkness that's coming from this cloud cover is serving us well. And if Crystal will swing by this side of the street here, right? So you can see you have some off-street parking. We have the hospital in the background over there. All right, so let's get inside before it gets crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 steps up. Look at how they have lights all along the edge of the sidewalk right there. Okay, now it's starting to rain. Let's get inside. Whoa. All right, so now we're inside, and before we begin our tour, my name is 𝗖𝗿𝗵𝗵𝗏 with 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, your Northern Virginia real estate agent, and I'll be your tour guide for this lovely custom home. Now, we recently started putting all of our custom home tours on a custom Google map so that you can see all the properties we toured with their addresses and more like a map-based search versus going through all of our YouTube videos, because that could be a little bit cumbersome. So there is a link in the description to our custom Google map. Fill out that form and we'll send you the link to that map. With that out the way, let's get inside. So we have a nice little foyer area here, and if Crystal will pan down to the floors, really nice wood color floors. And then if Crystal swings back around this way and then look up, look at that light right there, really cool lighting fixture. And they also have some cool lights as you walk along this foyer area. And then as we come around here, the first door is going to be the coat closet here. We still have really nice ceiling height. Then we have the first of many pocket doors, right? This house has the most pocket doors I've ever seen in any custom home or regular home, and we're gonna count them all. So this is pocket door number 1. Before we get too much further with this, guess down below how many pocket doors you think is in this property here, right? Also, that's our first bidet that we've seen on tour in quite a while, and that's a heated bidet seat right there. Very nice. All right, so now we're entering into the main living level. We got some lights going out and stuff like that. Again, there's a big rainstorm here, but this is a combination living space. So you have your living room right here. You'll put your flat screen on this wall here. And then you have this set of lights right here, which would be your dining room table. And then you also have a place to put maybe like 4 to 5 stools. And I love this little decorative feature right here, this woodwork, which is also along the same above the fireplace right here. And this fireplace has a really sleek design. So when we're in the kitchen, they continue the kitchen with this beautiful stone right here. And then we have a true farmhouse sink with our pendant lights right here. And it's a quite a modern take on a new construction property, which is a different design than what we're used to seeing throughout the Northern Virginia area, right? And another thing too I like to highlight is that we also have some toe kick lights right here. So when you're sneaking into the refrigerator to get some cookies or something like that, you could just illuminate the floors, but not without turning all the other lights on. And then let's give it up for the builder for putting ourselves a pot filler here. So this is when you're boiling lobsters. One of our clients boils lobster. That's one of the things he likes. Or if you're making pasta, for us it would be gumbo. But you have a nice 6-burner stove. This is a GE monogram. This same package is all throughout, and we do have the monogram flush mount or counter depth fridge and freezer. I love when there's enough space for the wider unit like this, so you kind of get like a full-size freezer over here. I know some people dislike the side-by-sides. They would prefer the drawers, but I'm telling you right now, this amount of space over here is plenty. Also, if you cook like we do, this is a great place to put your cookie sheets when you're freezing your cookie dough for future use, right? So we have the microwave right here, and then there's the dishwasher on the other side of your farmhouse sink right here. And then if we, before we go that way, I just want to show you that we do have some nice custom cabinets right here on both sides of your stove right there. So this is great for spices, tools, and utensils. And now Crystal is actually in the area that will take you to the garage. Now, there's plenty of countertop space here. There's no pantry in this property, but as you can see in this room here, there's tons of cabinet space. Also, I like how they've done these little thin windows on the left side of the property here. And again, look at all this cabinet space. I mean, this is like a nice little drawer right here for a big pot. And then on the other side where Crystal was, we have even more cabinet space, right? So yes, it doesn't have a pantry, but this amount of space is going to satisfy your pantry needs. Now, you may be looking at this machine and you're saying to yourself, Abraham, this is a combination washer and dryer. I know you're not telling me for $2.5 million, this is the only machine in the house. You're right. This is not the only machine in the house. This is for when you are playing golf, you got real muddy, you throw your clothes in there, you don't want to upset the spouse, and then you take it out. It washes and dries at the same time. So you just put it in, right? Maybe you played soccer, maybe the kids played football, maybe the kids are a hot, sweaty mess. Put it right here. Or with our boys, when they go to the pool, they take a bunch of towels. They can just throw the towels in, press one button, and then they're done. Now, through this door here, it's going to take you to the garage. To get down to the garage floor is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And so we have these new modern frosted glass garage doors. These things are super cool, and it really looks really nice right now because it's raining outside. So you kind of get this really cool vibe in here. We do have your high voltage plug for your electric vehicle or your plug-in hybrid. So we have a true 2-car garage. And we have the almost double height ceiling, so you'll have enough space for storage along the sides right there. And this is a great place to have your second refrigerator or freezer. Now, the last thing I want to show you, and I don't know how the weather is holding up, is I want to show you the back deck. There's actually 3 decks on this property, and I want to show you one, but again, I don't know how the weather's holding up. But we're gonna open this up a little bit, and then hopefully it's okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So this is one of 3 decks. They're all very similar too. So again, you have a very flat backyard, very little elevation change, so you will be able to play outside and whatnot. This deck, I would say, is probably around 7 to 8 feet wide, and it's the width of the property itself, so plenty of space for multiple seating. And again, with this double sliding door like this, it almost feels like you're outside and inside, right? It's a combination space. All right, so with that out the way, I think we have everything on the main level. Let's go by the stairs. I just want to show you one more thing before we go upstairs. All right, so one of the things I want to show you is look at the lights on the stairs. They're motion sensor, right? So I'm going to start going up and then the lights will start coming on. How cool is that? Now, before we get upstairs, if you're ready to buy your custom home, your dream home, we would love to assist you. There's a link in the description to the Perfect Home Questionnaire. Fill out that form and we will schedule time to meet online via Zoom. You and I answering all of your real estate questions. All right, with that out the way, let's count these stairs. 1, 2, 17, 18. All right, so now we are on the bedroom level. And let me give you an idea what the layout is, right? So to our left here, we have some flex space. There's a closet over there. So if you wanted to, you could enclose this space. Most people won't. And then we have 2 more bedrooms down here. And these 2 bedrooms share a bathroom, which when we get to that bathroom, you're gonna be quite impressed. And then to our right, to the back of the property, we have the first of 2 primary suites, okay? So again, we have this flex space right here. We have these 2 modern, sleek windows here. We have, oh, I'm sorry, this is not a closet. This is actually a utility room, right? So you have, I believe it's 2 AC units. One takes services this bedroom level and then the upper level, and then the other services the main level in the basement, all right? So if we keep on going, so this is gonna be bedroom number 1. So this is guest bedroom number 1. Again, they continue with the same flooring on this level, this entire level. And then we have a 2-panel sliding closet right here, right? And then through this door, right? So this is pocket door number 2. We have your vanity and your toilet. And then we have this little glass door right here. I wonder what this is gonna do. Oh, look, we are in a shower, but the shower has another glass door. And look at this. So now you're in the
jail of the Jack.
You're in the
just left Jack.
Yes.
And now we're in the jail.
So we have another vanity, toilet, and then we have pocket door number 3 and pocket door number 4. I'm telling you people, this is the most pocket doors we'll ever see. Now we're in guest bedroom number 2. So this is going to be the largest of the guest bedrooms. This is off to the front of the property, right above the garage. And then there is a nice walk-in closet right here. And the reason why this bathroom over here has two pocket doors is so that the bathroom is both accessible to this guest bedroom and is accessible as a whole bathroom, because you do have this flex space over here which doesn't have a bathroom. Maybe make this flex space a homework station for the kids, or it could be your office, right? What bathroom are you going to use? Maybe you don't want to run to the bathroom in the owner's suite. Speaking of the owner's suite, through these double doors here is our first primary suite. Now, this is not my favorite primary suite. That's going to be saved for the top floor. So now we have pocket door number 5, right? Pocket door number 5. And so here is the bathroom. So we have a double vanity. Love that they have these LED mirrors right here inside the bathroom. We also have a linen closet right here. Then you have your tub standalone, and you have a shower right over here. And then I'll let Crystal get on over there. That is where your command center is, with the 6th pocket door. 6 pocket doors. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Pocket doors must have been on sale when this builder came around, right? And so before we get to the bedroom part of the owner's suite, we have another closet right here. So this is not necessarily a linen closet, just some additional storage space. And then here is the bedroom. We can kind of see what they want us to do here with these lights flanking where the bed would be, right? So the bed would go this way. You would have a nightstand here, nightstand there. And the reason why it's gonna be pointed that way is because they want you to kind of use this balcony as like your entertainment, right? And look at that, how cool is that? So this is the second of 3 balconies that we've seen, about the same width as the one on the lower level. And then we have your closets right here. Now, if Crystal will just peek in, you'll see that this closet is all the way through, so it's the same width of the bedroom. All right, so that's everything on the bedroom level. We have one more level, often called the loft level, but that entire level consists of a bedroom and a den area. So something you would usually see in like a basement space, right? So let's go upstairs. But before we do, if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It costs you nothing and also helps us get these videos to the right people. All right, with that out the way, let's count these stairs. 1, 2, 14, 15. All right, so now we're on the very top floor. Think of this as your penthouse level. Let me give you an idea what the layout is. So we have this flex space here. This is what I was telling you is more like a den area, something you would find in your basement. We even have a wet bar situation over here with some additional cabinet space. This right here is just super cool. I'm going to open it, but not for long. Crystal, just peek out there. You have the opportunity to actually have this turn into a deck. The builder will make that happen for you, where they actually put railings around the side, and they also have to put another layer of material over it. But that view, let's show them this view again. Look at that view. That's a nice view. Just imagine taking a break after a long day with a couple beverages. All right, this room is connected to this primary suite. This would be my primary suite. So remember, there's 2 primary suites. So we come through the double doors again. We have the bathroom again, right? We're gonna check out the bathroom second. And then we have the larger bedroom. Now, This bedroom is larger because downstairs, there's a closet along this wall. So because the closet is no longer on this wall, you have a much bigger space. Again, they still want us to put the bed right here. And because we're 1 floor higher, this view is even better. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Very nice. You can have your cappuccino, or in my favor, my position is gonna be a hot chocolate right before you say night-night, right? But then let's go check out the bathroom. So you're probably wondering, where is my closet? I'm gonna show you. Look at this. Is this pocket door number 6 or 7? 7. So this is the 7th pocket door, right? So now we have the double vanity again. They went with the similar cabinetry, but they put some hardware on it this time. We went with a different tub though. I like this black tub. It's gonna hide all of that dirt, all right? And so then we have pocket door number 8 right here going into the command center, right? And then we have your walk-in shower right here. Got a nice little window. Pocket door number 9 right here. And then ta-da, we have the washer and dryer. So remember we mentioned this earlier. There is a second washer and dryer. How nice is it to be in the closet, right? So you have a much larger closet. Once you dirty your clothes, you can throw them right in the washing machine. And then we exit through this door, and this brings us right back into that den-like area. So that's everything on the main living level. Bedroom level 1, bedroom level 2. Now let's go to the basement. Okay, so the stairs to the basement are located right underneath the stairs to the bedroom level. So we have the kitchen right over here, and then the stairs are right there. So let me count the stairs for us. 1, 2, 14, 15. All right, so now we are on the basement level. Let me give you an idea what the layout is. So we have a door right here, which actually gives you access to the front yard. And then behind me here, we have a room already finished off. Then we have the full bathroom here. And then back there, we have flex space, right? So let's just check out this room right here. So this room does have a closet in it. So think of this as a potential office space, some additional storage space, or maybe even a gym area. I'm not sure how comfortable you'll be using this as a gym space when you have these this tile floor, but it is possible. Maybe put some rubber matting down, right? And let's also talk about the fact that they use this green color for the doors. This is just a beautiful color. I mean, it's almost like the same color as my shirt. Very nice. So then we have the full bathroom right here with a tub in the basement, which is a great touch. And then continuing on, we have your, like another wet bar type of situation where we have a single sink, and then we have some countertop for your guest right here. So then we have 2 steps down, 1, 2, and then we have like a little party room, right? So put your flat screen TV on this wall here, put a nice sectional sofa right there, and then because this is on the ground level, you can get to the backyard, right? So it is a walk-up basement right here, as you can see. But I love that they've gone with like a full width walk up there, right? It's quite dramatic. And then you can get back into the backyard. So that is it for this particular property tour. Again, my name is 𝗖𝗿𝗵𝗃 with Ask 𝗖𝗿, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. If you have any questions about this home or any others on the market, there's a link in the description to the Perfect Home Questionnaire. Fill out that form and we will schedule a time to meet online via Zoom. Until next time, peace.